Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is that you are in the world right now and whatever time zone you're tuning into us. We thank you very much for tuning into ICFB Star Entertainment, and we thank our sponsors, Big Records and Jet Set Music, very much for their continued support of our artists. And today we have some very special guests. We have Taylor and Langston to join us today to talk about their musical career. So welcome, Taylor and Langston.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're hailing to you from Pensacola, Florida this morning.
Nice. What time is it there for you?
9:30 a.m.
Too dang early after a late show last night.
You guys have been doing lots of gigs.
Yeah, we're playing all weekend in 3 little cities around here in Florida and Alabama, and they run us late. These crazy rednecks down here, they don't know how not to party, and they run into late shows, 4 or 5 hour shows. So, but we don't mind. So what we do, and neither one of us are married, have any children, and we don't even have any pets, man. Our guitars, we name our guitars. Yeah, I name our guitars. So you know, that's our family. So just do wherever the guitar note takes us, and that's what's happening.
Oh, well, on that note, what is your guitarist name?
I've got 2 that I named particularly. One of them's a 1984 American Fender Stratocaster. Her name's Marilyn. She's blonde, and she's a bombshell. Her name's Marilyn, and then her mate is a Fender Jazzmaster, and it's not made in America, but somehow they made that cross-country thing work, that cross-border thing. And his name's Romeo. So I have Romeo and Marilyn, and the mandolin's called Mando, of course, and the banjo is called Benny. And that's whatever else I play, I hadn't named it. They haven't earned it yet.
How about you, Taylor? Do you name your guitars?
No, I don't name guitars or cars or anything like
I
that.
can't remember my name half the time.
I can't either. Which one are you? Are you Taylor or are you Langston?
She knows my name when I hit the wrong guitar chord.
As always, right?
That's it.
So Taylor and Langston, tell us a little bit about how you got started together as a duo.
Yes, I
Want to tell the truth or a lie?
will.
I've got a good lie, but we can tell. She was wandering around in the woods in a red coat with a hood, and I'd already eaten the 3 little pigs, and I told her if she didn't play music with me, she was next. And so she came home with a big bad whoop, and that's how that got started. No, tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I came down to visit him and started playing at open mics. And at the time, I knew he was playing in a band, and he invited me to come join that. And we decided to start playing open mics together. And then we started writing songs together.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the writing songs is what got me. It's an open mic, and she did a song she had written called "Running," and it was one of her first tunes that she told me about. And when I heard it, I'd been not playing much. I was with a band, but we weren't doing a lot. We weren't writing songs. We were just enjoying music, playing covers and so forth, which is great. We still do that a lot in our duo. But I heard the song, and then we started writing together. And these songs came, and I'm not saying they're better than anyone else's songs by a long margin. Just they're a lot of fun, and we really believe in them and what they're about. So we just started enjoying it, and then we started looking for a place to play them. And we started with 1 show every 3 months. Now we're up to almost 15 shows a month. And as long as it's growing and we're having fun and presenting a positive output, you know, to people's lives, then we hopefully will keep going.
Thank you. So you've got a very interesting sound. What would you say it's kind of like a little bit of like swamp blues country Americana?
Right, yeah, we describe it as Americana, so it's a mix of blues, country, folk, some rock and roll in there.
It's like Americana is a great musical term because you can throw so many things under that umbrella. And we are in America, in North America, so we're like, well, hell, we're Americana, I guess, because we swap up, I swap from banjo to mandolin. She plays cajon and fiddle and guitar. So with all that going on, we have a lot of genres to choose from to play music from. So we just put it all under Americana.
Nice. So what would you consider to be your greatest successes in music right now?
Surviving last night. That's mine. I tell you, the greatest success. Gosh, I don't know. We're working so hard on getting live shows and creating a wider base, audience base that really we're so internal. We're not really outgoing till we're on stage. So writing songs and having a song recorded with musician friends and having it come out well and writing that next song that we love and wonder where in the heck it came from. That's our success. We love joining our family at Big Records and Jet Set and love meeting Marco, and we love interviews and so forth. But our success really depends so little on anything except that next song. It's got to come out, and if it doesn't, we might as well quit and die. That's the way life is.
So if you could turn back time, what advice would you give to yourself 20 years ago, knowing what you know now?
20 years ago.
She was 5 years old.
You'd be robbing the cradle. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
but that's okay.
I'm her uncle. We forgot to mention that. And she's my niece. And so she's 25. I'm 63. About 20 years ago, hell, I was just getting out of prison. So there's a lot of advice I could give myself. I'd been playing since I was 13 years old when I traded my first shotgun for a guitar at a pawn shop. So my advice was to myself would be trade that shotgun again and keep playing. You know, life is what it is. There's so many things you could buy yourselves. I'd say get back in original music and don't ever stop writing. That's my advice to myself. I quit for a while, and that was the wrong thing to do. And let God and the universe sort everything out, man. We're in control of so little in our lives except that next damn song.
So what is your process for writing that next goddamn song?
I'll tell you, it's weird. I can feel, and I don't know how it works with Taylor. She can tell her.
Yeah,
but I feel things like I write great when we're on the road, traveling on the road, cross state lines and stuff. I write great because I get inspired by different things I see and hear and other people we meet. But I get this little thing in the back of my head, and I know something's coming, right? I know it's coming, man, and I don't know when. And usually when it comes, it's all at one time. We'll pull over to the side of the road and I'll start writing. Or sometimes it's 3 or 4 months. But I never know the topic, really. I just know something's coming, and then I'll see a sign like on the interstate, exit 0. Somehow that strikes me. You see exit 29, exit 28, exit 27 on you riding down the road, and you start looking, I wonder if there's an exit 0. And golly dog, there it is, exit 0. So we pull over and take a picture of that sign, and in a few days we have a song based on where I was raised in a place called exit 0. So I don't know how it happens. Who the hell knows? It's fun to watch it process itself.
Mine's totally different. I keep a lot of notes either in my phone or in a notebook. And I'll hear someone say something, I'll write it down, I'll think of something, and then a couple months go by and I kind of compile all those and make it into one subject or one song, and I just work with lyrics for a while. So it's a lot different. It doesn't all come at once. It's a long process.
Her way's boring. She's family.
I kind of I relate to both of you because I've had those moments where I've had the song and all of a sudden it hits you and you're like driving your vehicle and it's like you got to pull over because you're gonna lose that song if you don't pull over and write it out real quick, right?
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Well, I've had that happen to myself. I've written some of my best songs that way, and then I'm kind of like sometimes I like a nice pen. It's got to be a good pen. My stepfather gave me that pen when I was 18 when I went to UBC, and I've got that pen for a long time. It's a cross, so it comes with you can buy refills, but yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, yeah. I didn't have a pen one time, so I stepped on a rat and used his blood.
Oh, would that be a rat attack?
Hey, you got it. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm kidding out there, kiddies. I'm kidding, kids. I did not know.
What is your greatest passion about entertaining people?
Whether it be like help them through something in life, or I don't know, just to make a connection or to see someone enjoying what you've created is pretty special.
Yeah, reacting to a cover song that we happen to be covering well is one thing, and people dancing and enjoying the evening. But when they turn their heads and it's something that you wrote, and all of a sudden you see a connection and they smile because you wrote a song, then I'm not connected with a chord. I go out to the table, I sit down with them, and we play that song together and just take it so their troubles for just a minute there are gone, whatever their troubles are, just for that moment, and you and that person are connecting and enjoying a song that you wrote. That's a miracle. That's insane. That shows to me there is a God.
Cool. I like that.
Yeah.
So switching hats a little bit, you guys are always doing the entertaining. What do you guys do for entertainment to entertain yourselves?
This would be my most boring answer.
I just stay pretty busy, like with music, or I work on a dolphin cruise boat part-time, so entertainment.
We like to go fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And camping.
Like, well, we have shows in the South here in the United States where we find campgrounds and we'll set up a tent and we have a fire and we'll go fishing on our off time, you know, and that relaxes us. I have a buddy with a pond. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. When we want to mess a fish, we just go catch them. And that's what takes my mind off the music. Probably just gives me a break, you know, probably more than anything else. Because as soon as I get back to the studio where I live, it's all around me. There's not a minute's break, you know, which is fine, you know. I am 63. I won't be around much longer. Y'all need to help me get rich so she's got money to continue playing music.
Oh, you're 63. You're just a young chicken. You got lots of you. And so you like doing camping and fishing and to entertain yourselves. Have you ever been outside of the States? Do you ever travel?
I've never been outside the States. No.
If you could go outside of the States, where would you want to go?
Go see Marco.
Yay!
Yeah, that's where I want. Where are you, man? In Italy, is that right?
Yes, Italy. Yes.
Yeah. I got a neighbor across the street from Australia. Y'all's accent is amazingly similar. We're going to have to check your background.
Okay.
I'm with you. I want to go to Italy too. I want to see Marco too.
Yeah. I went to Lithuania one time in Eastern Europe on a mission trip with a church to help some kids. And that's the only time I ever went out of the country is Lithuania. And I wasn't able to go anywhere outside of that area. But it's amazing just when you get there and you realize this ain't where I'm from. I'm the one not from around here now. But in Eastern Europe too, people, you come up like I'm just crazy friendly and like, howdy do, how you doing? Well, they don't howdy do in Eastern Europe. They're more like, who the hell are you and what are you talking to me for? You know, because their history is so different than ours. So I'd love to go to Italy and Germany and France and places like that. You know, that'd be wonderful.
I got a sister in South Korea, so maybe if I save up enough for a plane ticket, I'll visit her. That's a wild ride.
I think maybe we should consider trying to get some concerts out there. That way you can get paid to play and have a vacation as well.
That's what's
what do
up.
You think, Marco?
I'm down with it. We'll ride in a car for 4 hours and play one night and come right back. I'd travel in a plane for 22 hours, play two nights and come back. Man, it don't bother me at all.
Nice. And then Taylor, you're on a dolphin boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
The dolphin whisperer. No, people come there and get on the boat, and so we're the deckhands. I work on a sailboat, catamarans, sails. We have a bar on the boat. We'll serve them drink. Pretty fun. It's another way to take a break from music as well.
Nice. Well, one day maybe you'll have to get your act on the board of the dolphin boat, right?
That would be cool. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun? You could say that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, she hadn't invited me yet. She let me ride the boat, but I talked too much then, even without a guitar.
There's a pirate boat that's like a few bays over, and they have I just found this out. They have live music on their pirate boat that they just started. So we might have to look into playing on a boat.
Yeah, so you get video from us doing that. We played a gig not long ago at Lake Martin. It's a lake in Alabama, dressed as pirates, full costume. I was Captain Jack. She was my first mate. I forget your name then, Veronica or something, I forget. But we were fully dressed in pirate gear from head to toe. So we show up at the club as pirates with, I made it, are we in the right place?
The kids loved it.
Yeah, the children had a blast. Yeah.
Nice. All right. So you've got a couple songs out right now.
Yes.
And you said you're writing some more songs?
Gosh, yeah.
Yes.
We've got several songs. Yeah, we're starting. You know how, and you know this maybe as well. You want variety in your own music, but somehow you hope also that at least for one period at a time, you hear a certain consistent genre that starts to develop, and you could call your sound. for that time period. And we're starting to get that now. We have Ain't Lived Enough Yet and Coming Around, Slice of Life, songs like that are our first album or EP. And there's a kind of, but you could tell the songs, I love them in individual entities, but the unique sound that you're looking for wasn't there as much as it's coming now. And I think that's part of the song Coming Round, is it's coming round. And you're starting to hear it when we started adding multiple instruments and more vocal harmonies. We're starting to hear that Americana theme, you know, where one song, like we said earlier, it's country, but yeah, it's blues, but wait a minute, there's rock and roll there, you know, but you still hear a consistency in a group of songs. And that's what our new songs have. If I don't write a song a month, then I'm on the suicide watch, you know.
Oh dear.
Yeah, we're not playing. I don't really like taking breaks from music. I don't know anything else to do except bad stuff. So I have to play music to stay out of jail and to stay single and not have any. So I do good things when I'm playing music. I stay in the studio or at a show. So but anyway, I dare say I drifted a little bit from your question, but yes, we are writing new songs. Yes.
It sounds as though music is your therapist.
Yes, that's it. I connect with how I see God through music and through nature, but I can't through people. It's really hard to do because this world, our latest song, Too Far Gone, thank you for asking, is this world sometimes is at a certain point, it just feel like, God, it's just too far gone. How are people going to connect if this world keeps going in certain ways like it's going? And so I have to rely on that music. And when I'm playing the music, I may be looking and connecting with people, but there's a part deep in my back of my head and in my soul that I'm connected with nothing but me and God. And I'm in the happiest little place I could ever be at that moment. And there you go. I don't know if I answered your question or not.
Very good. Yes, thank you.
I'm terrible at interviews. Yeah.
No, you seem to be doing just fine there, Langston.
Warming up, baby. Come on.
So yeah, that's interesting. It is a bit of a conundrum in this world, you know. Where do you find God? How do you connect with people? How do you connect with nature? You know, and in a world in which, let's face it, technology dominates everything, right?
Oh, boo.
Well, we like technology because if I didn't have technology, I wouldn't have the opportunity to interview you in Pensacola, Florida, from White Rock, British Columbia, Canada.
I'm learning to appreciate the bonus and positives of it. Yes, I am. I'm learning. And I do appreciate meeting you guys and having you guys having us here. And I know without it, we couldn't do it. Certainly not as easily like they did in the 60s and 70s. You had to get on a freaking plane and fly there.
Yeah.
Ooh, what a terrible thing. Yeah, anyway, please stop, my Lord.
Well, you know, the other thing too is that back in those days, the airplanes were so much more expensive than they are nowadays.
Amen. Yeah. But now. Yeah, but anyway, I'm learning technology. I'm not really learning it, but I'm learning to appreciate its value within our goals that we have for ourselves.
100%. Okay, so we've heard a little bit about your music, a little bit about what entertains you. Where can we find your music?
Your turn.
We have a Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Also our own website. But if you just search Taylor and Langston, maybe type in Pensacola, you can find us there.
And our website is electronic press kit we put together. You can find everything that connects us.
Right, we have music out on Spotify and all the main streaming web platforms as well. So.
Or you can come to Pensacola, Florida, and Birmingham, Alabama, and Montgomery and Mobile and watch us play.
Here's live.
We have a tip jar at every.
Nice. How do we find you to know where you're playing live?
We post it on Facebook and Instagram. We try to keep posting where we're playing. We'll do a monthly schedule. And then also on our website, our EPK, we keep it up to date on there as well.
Nice.
And that's a lot of that has to do with Tara Kye Maines for helping us develop our social media skills. We picked up several hundred followers, which isn't a lot, but we started with you and I think we had like 10 followers. Right. Now we've got like 700 in like 2 months. So we just love you to death. I want to come see you. I want to give you a big old hug.
Oh, thank you. I'll give you a big virtual hug from here. I try my best, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah. Amen. Now, Taylor, do you have anything that you'd like to add here to the songwriting or anything like that? Or any special comments, Taylor?
Oh, well, you left it too wide open. I don't know what to say.
Well, what has drawn you to the music with Langston?
Look at me, darling. Look at me. Why wouldn't you want to play with me?
Advice to my younger self, right? Be careful. play with.
And that would have been when you were 5, right, Taylor?
No, he's taught me. I guess I was just looking for people to play with. I knew I didn't want to do this on my own, and he invited me to come play with him, and we started writing together. He's been through, not this specifically, but he's been through the music industry back in his day, and he's taught me a lot on guitar, and so I'm learning a lot, and he's learning stuff because it's all changed now. But I don't know, we write songs together, and to find someone to do that with is pretty rare.
Amen. It's very difficult to find someone to write songs with. It sounds a lot easier than it really is.
Yeah, the last one I had, I think I was like 18 years old, my best friend back then. I've never really had anyone. Either I was a songwriter for the band or there was no original songs. And then I ran into my own need, and by golly, who knew that we could write together? That's amazing.
How did that happen? That you found out that you wanted to write with each other?
Well, after that open mic and I heard that one original song, I invited her to where I was living, and she just came in with a guitar, and it took me like 3 rehearsals to get her to play the freaking song. And when she finally played it for me one-on-one, I just knew. I heard the song and I was like, well, number one, I want to play that song with you. And number two, if you wrote that at like, what was that, would have been 21 years old, I was blown away, man. And I was like, if you wrote that at 21, I can't wait to see what you write at 30 after living another decade. And I was like, and she inspired me to write. So my next song wasn't quite as good as hers, but I like it. And boy, I'll tell you, she'll let you know if she doesn't like your song. She doesn't play it.
They tend to grow on me.
Ears or my hair, they tend to grow on.
Look, like I was real timid about playing in front of anybody, so I didn't show him my song until he wrote one. And he wrote one, I'm like, okay. So then I showed him my song. Well, I like that.
Yeah, one of your first 2 songs still is one of the band's favorite songs. Ain't Lived Enough Yet. We started with whether you're 63 like me or whether you're 25, ain't none of us lived enough yet. And we go 3, 4. But that song, they don't even know we wrote it because it turned out so well. It sounds like just a country song maybe somebody else wrote, you know, Willie Nelson or whoever. And so the great thing about an original is when we can play it and they don't know it's ours. And they just accept. That's success. Yeah.
That is success.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we really appreciate having you here on ICFB Star Entertainment. Thank you very much for joining us. We do have a little saying,
Okay.
Our little tagline. So it's we see, grazie.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
You see, we see. That's it. Thank you, Mark, for talking so much. Keep it down, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you, my brother.
All right. So if you want to find Taylor and Langston, can you tell us what your website is?
Yes, taylorlangston.bandzoogle.com.
All right. And you can also find Taylor and Langston on the Big Records webpage, which would be bigrecords.world. And you can find Taylor and Langston there. And we are so grateful that you spent the time with us this morning. Here in Canada, it's 7:30 in the morning. It was an early morning, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to your new music. And thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. You made our weekend, and while we're playing music tonight, we'll be thinking of you guys. And thank you for having us, man.
Grazie.
Grazie.
Bye.
Bye, Marco.